Well, we met Tricia through our church. We were at a Bible study when my husband and I were first married, and we had just had our first child. And we were living in an apartment, and we got pregnant with our second child, and we thought, oh, maybe now's the time to look for a house. And so we started looking, and at that time, all we could really afford was a townhome. And we thought, okay, well, this might be what is meant for us. And flash forward to several offers later and everything falling through, we realized, okay, maybe now is not the time. We waited several months, and then the market took that really big dip, and we were able to afford something better. And we ended up finding a 4-bedroom house that was almost 2,500 square feet and had several bathrooms, and it was just perfect for our family. Although it needed a lot of work, it was in very bad condition. Every inch of that house needed to be redone, but that was exciting for us because we could make it our own. And Tricia was so great because she just helped us every step of the way. She knew exactly what we needed for our family. She knew we were willing to do something that was a fixer-upper. And so when we kind of stumbled upon the house that we found, we weren't even going to look at it because it was in a neighborhood we didn't really like. But we said, oh, why don't we go check it out anyway? And we all, even Tricia, just got so excited because it was bigger than anything we'd ever seen, and it totally suited our family's needs at that time. So it was really exciting, for sure. During that time in 2014, my daughter Hazel was in treatment for cancer, and we ended up having a surprise pregnancy, and we realized we couldn't stay in our first home any longer. And so Tricia came back into our life to help us find a new place, but a lot of the time I was just researching online because I was in the hospital. So she was so critical, or so crucial to finding us this house because we couldn't really be there physically. But then my daughter was able to come home from the hospital, and she was feeling well, and we did a marathon weekend where we looked at a ton of houses, and there was just one that just kept sticking out. And it was one that I had found online, but it was an escrow when I found it, and it had fallen through, and so we ended up putting an offer, and we got the house. So it was a huge relief on one side, but on the other side, moving seemed insurmountable. But I think because we had Tricia, and we had her help, and we had her encouragement, like, we were able to move forward and move to this wonderful, wonderful home we have now. The fact that she's been able to come into my life to help us find a home, which is such an important part of a person's life and so personal, I don't think I would be able to do it with anybody else because she's just that kind of person that you want to be there when you're finding your forever home. She's a very thoughtful business person. I mean, she's very savvy. She knows how this business is run, but she's not only thinking of herself, she's thinking of others, she's thinking of the families, and she wants to serve her families and clients the best way she knows how, and that's by bringing good people around them, and that's all the people she's hired to work with her or to work alongside of her. Okay, the reason I refer so many people to Tricia is because she works so hard for her clients, and she doesn't just find what she thinks that they need, she finds what they know that they need and know what that they want, and she just works tirelessly to find that for you, and she doesn't give up. And alongside of that, she does it with such a sweet and caring and loving nature that you can't beat it. It makes everything seem lighthearted and okay, and we joke about things as we're signing papers, but she also makes sure we know what we're signing, we know what we're doing. She makes things understandable for us because some of that legalese can be daunting for a person who's never purchased a home before. But she just makes everything go so smoothly and so easily that you don't have to worry when you go to bed at night.